on suppression of desire. You understand? The monks throughout the world have said you must have no desire, suppress it, or identify the desire with something you call God, your Savior, your symbols. Right? So desire has an extraordinary importance in our life. And we are not trying to suppress it or transcend it or identify that desire with something nobler, symbolic, significance, all that stuff. We can wipe out all that. So we are now trying to understand the nature of desire. You might have heard the speaker explain it before, but forget what he has said before. We are now afresh, anew, examining the thing. And to examine, there must not only be free from personal worship, and also there must be freedom from the fear of not being without desire. You understand? There must be a sense of perception in which there is no distortion, no motive, but to observe very closely the whole movement of desire. Yeah? Can we go on with that? We are sitting under a tree, under several trees, and there is the blue sky through the leaves, and the distant mountains, hills, the dappled light on all of us. And to see all this clearly, and to see the beauty of all that, and what is the relationship of beauty to desire. You understand all that? We are asking, what is beauty? A beautiful poem, a beautiful picture, a beautiful tree in a solitary field, the beauty of a wave, the quiet beauty of a blue sea, and the beauty of great mountains, the immensity, their dignity, their immovability, and they're lying against the blue sky, snow-capped. Is beauty a matter of instruction? Being well informed about all the paintings of the world, who painted it, from the modern Picasso to the ancient Masaccio and so on. To be well informed, to talk about it, to be, play with it. Is all that beauty? So what is beauty? When do you perceive beauty? In the face, in the mountain, in a tree, or the slip of a moon, and the first moon appears just a sliver, and the quietness of a still evening, When do you perceive all this? And the word beauty seems to suffice for most of us, just to say how beautiful it is. And go on to the next thing. When you see a great mountain, the deep valleys and the snow against the blue sky, aren't you for a second, by the dignity, the majesty of the mountain, for a second you have forgotten all your problems. You have forgotten all your misery, confusion, sorrows and all the rest of it. And that great immensity of a snow-capped peak drives you away, drives yourself away, right? Haven't you noticed all this? So, beauty can only exist when the self is not. You understand? When the mind, when the brain is not chattering, caught in a net of words, when it is really utterly quiet, totally, when there is total absence of the me, the self, the ego, the persona, then you really see extraordinary sense of beauty of the world, of the tree and the sky. And what is the relationship of that sense of extraordinary beauty to desire? We want to capture that beauty. We wanted to hold it, to live with it, to have this sense of utter, to be totally free from all the turmoil, the noise and the vulgarity of the world. So, we must inquire rationally, clearly and sanely, what is desire? When you sit under this tree, these trees, and look at the beauty of the light, and though it's somewhat hot, unfortunately, you have a great sense of sensation, don't you? A sense, your senses are awake if you are alert. Your senses respond to all this. So the sensation of these trees, the light, the hills, the quietness, awakens sensation. When